Hello, my name is Ebony Walker, and I am a graduate student at Grand Canyon University, and I am seeking a master's degree for a degree in school counseling. And this is my professional disposition video. I have 4 questions that I'm going to read and I'm going to answer for the submission video. The first question says, what qualities, behaviors, and values should a professional school counselor have? I think that in order to be a successful school counselor, those qualities, you should have high expectations and demands for all students and for their learning styles and for their behaviors. You should be able to build positive relationships with your students. That's taking the time to understand your students and what they like and what they don't like. You should also be a dedicated educator, which is committed to the professional learning and teaching. I think having compassion is also very important when you are seeking to become a counselor. You should also have professional conduct, which is sound judgment and ethical behavior. The next question says, how does a disposition demonstrate your ability to understand other cultures, genders, and learning differences to build stronger relationships with students? And I would say for that, you would have to have, one second, I would say I have this written down. I would say for that, you would have to have respect for the diversity of others, meaning, of course, everybody is not the same. Everybody is not the same gender or race. And so bringing awareness to the student body and highlighting the different areas and cultures from the different students so that everyone is familiar with the different ethnicities on campus and so that we are all familiar with, the student body as a whole. The next question says, what disposition do you possess that will make you a successful school counselor? And the dispositions that I possess would be dedication, because I am a dedicated educator. I've been teaching for 13 years now. And so I would say that I am very dedicated to the profession. It is a calling of mine. I believe that I was called to be a teacher to help children. I would also say that I possess honesty and integrity for the field of education. Compassion. I'm very compassionate and friendly, and especially when it comes to others and when it comes to children, because we never know what, people are going through. And so I think it's so important that you have compassion. That goes a long way. I also have high expectations for all students. I believe that all students are capable of learning, and it is the teacher's responsibility to make sure that we are setting realistic goals for the students so that they can become successful. The next question says, what disposition do you need to work on before you enter as a first year counselor? And that is a tough question because after reading the dispositions, I would say that I have all of them. Of course, everyone would say that they possess all of those dispositions. That's just something that I would have to see when I become a school counselor, but that's a tough one. That will be a tough one of mine. Okay. The last question says, how do you anticipate using feedback from my annual performance evaluation and observations? I believe that feedback is very important because it's a chance for you to see what it is that you need to become better at. It's something for you to see what you need to grow in. And I would use those feedback as tools for me to become stronger in specific areas. If that means that I need to go to different trainings, or if I need to read more material, I need to do more research, if I need to do more hands-on activities. That's important for me to do in order to become a successful school counselor. So any feedback that I receive, I will definitely take. I would not take lightly, and I will do the best of my ability to correct those areas as soon as they are received. So again, my name is Ebony Walker, and I am from Texas, and this is my video submission for Grand Canyon University.